Welcome to the forests and lakes of central Finland for the third and final day of the Rally Finland. As expected in their home event, the Finns have dominated, and it's the Ford duo Marcus Gronholm and Mikko Hirvonen who are out in front. Gronholm's going for a record-equaling 7th win here, while Hirvonen, who holds second place, is looking to cement his reputation as the hottest prospect in the WRC. They've been in a league of their own here, winning 17 of the 20 stages that have taken place so far. In the course of this, they've tamed the legendary Onimpoja stage, although Hirvonen came close to coming unstuck here.
I was pushing a little bit too hard, and it wasn't the perfect stage, but quite scary, bloody hell.
The only man who's got close to the Finns in Fords is Sebastian Loeb. He needs points here to keep the pressure on Marcus Gronholm, who currently leads the Drivers' Championship, but it looks like he'll have to settle for third place. And he's the only Citroën C4 left in, following the retirement of his teammate Danny Sordo, who suffered engine failure while lying fifth. Subaru's Petter Solberg started day 2 in 4th, but he started to slide down the leaderboard as his old handling problems returned. With Solberg becoming increasingly frustrated with the car's performance, a decision was taken to withdraw from the rally after stage 15, so the team could carry out a thorough analysis of this persistent problem. The good news for Subaru is that Chris Atkinson is going strong in 4th. Rally Finland, with its high speeds and numerous jumps and crests, provides some of the most spectacular action of the season. But if you get it wrong here, the results can be catastrophic, as OMV Citroën driver Manfred Stoll found out. While British driver Guy Wilkes got away relatively unscathed when he overcooked it at this jump. Wilkes is still going, and he's just outside the points in 9th. And this is what's happening on the leaderboard going into the final day. Gronholm's lead over Hirvonen is just over 20 seconds. Loeb is another 40 seconds back. Chris Atkinson is 4th. Henning Solberg, Chevy Ponce, Irmo Ava and Mats Osbergs complete the standings. And this is where the final day's action will be taking place, in the forest surrounding the town of Jyväskylä. Just 3 stages today, a total competitive distance of just over 41 kilometres. The first of those stages is Valkola, and Jan Kopecky is about to start. He finished 8th here last year in the Skoda Fabia and starts today in 10th, but is just over a minute and a half off 8th, so looks unlikely to repeat that this year. Oh, but he's out of shape there, desperately trying to correct, but he's into that pile of logs. And Kopecky is going no further. Irmo Ava is into the stage now. He's made the short trip across the Gulf of Finland from Estonia and could be rewarded with 7th position in what's only his 2nd outing in a WRC car. He's less than 13 seconds behind Chevy Ponce in 6th. And this is Ponce nearing the end of the stage. Has the Estonian taken any time out of Chevy, who's making his debut in the Subaru? No, Ponce extends his advantage by nearly 3 seconds.
Chevy, it's a battle between you and Umo. It's a good stage time for you, though.
Yeah, okay, good stage, no problems. I'm happy for the moment. It's only 2 stages, but it's a good battle.
Sebastian Loeb into the stage now. This is the first time since 2003 that Loeb's reached this point of the season not leading the Drivers' Championship. He's currently 9 points behind Marcus Gronholm, and that could be extended to 13 if things stay as they are today.
150 mètres.
And here is one of those Finns who's in front of Loeb, Mikko Hirvonen. He briefly led the rally on day one, and even when Gronholm started to take control, he's rarely been more than a few seconds behind his teammates on each stage. And here's Gronholm now. 3 stages and just over 40 crucial kilometres between him and that record-equalling win. Already in the stage is Henning Solberg. Following Jari-Matti Latvala's retirement after he'd led the rally early on day one, it's now left to Henning to bring home points for the Stobart VK team. He's 5th at the moment. With Chevy Ponce not a nominated scorer and Petter Solberg out, the job of scoring manufacturer points for Subaru falls to Chris Atkinson. And he's done a fine job so far as he heads for 4th. We're back with Hirvonen now. Loeb's already through the stage in a time of 5 minutes 38.2 seconds. Can Mikko beat the Frenchman for the 16th time this weekend? He's not far from the finish of the stage now, so we're about to find out. Yes, he can, by 2.2 seconds.
Now there's not enough kilometers, so I just try to finish the rally and, you know, take the points for Ford.
Marcus Gronholm is bearing down on the stage finish.
Ja nyt täys 150. Oikein miinuskirraa.
And the splits suggest it's between him and Hirvonen for the stage win.
8. Vaan se pitkä eri miinuskirraa. Ei oo vielä maali. Mennä vaan.
Gronholm gets it, but by the smallest margin, just a single tenth of a second.
Marcus, it's only a short day in Finland, day 3, but it's a day where you can maybe go and relax and enjoy the fans supporting you and everything.
Yeah, it's okay. The weather is good and road conditions are fine, so just enjoying now.
Gronholm's lead now 20.5 seconds. Ponce in 6th extends his lead over Ermo Arva to 15.8. Mats Osberg in the privately entered Subaru completes the top 8. Just 2 more stages to go, and number 22, Lankamar, is coming up after the break. Welcome back to Rally Finland, where the penultimate stage is about to get underway. "11 Ford Focuses started this weekend, which is a record for a single manufacturer. 2 of those cars are the Munchies Fords of Luis Perez Compact and Federico Villagra. They're running in 12th and 14th respectively, and both on course to score manufacturer points for their team. Running in 10th is Stobart Ford's Matthew Wilson.
Very deep right, 4 plus long. 30. Slight left 40 crest, 30, very deep left 3 minus. And 8 max right 5 plus over crest.
Oh, but he's lost control of the focus there. He was lucky to get away with that. He almost loses his position. He's now just 0.4 of a second in front of Andreas Mikkelsen. Ahead on the leaderboard, Norwegian Mats Osberg's 8th position may come under threat from Guy Wilkes. The Subaru privateer has a problem with a prop shaft and is losing time. Wilkes held the final point-scoring place briefly yesterday until his own mechanical gremlins saw him slip back, so he'll be desperate to regain the place. He's 38 seconds behind after stage 22. Chris Atkinson will be delighted with his performance so far. His best result in Finland to date was 13th last year, so 4th would be a vast improvement on that. The Australian looks more than comfortable on the flat-out rolling roads here, and this is one of the fastest sections. Enjoy the ride.
9 right plus long, opens, 80. Flat crest, go 300. Small crest, 50. 9 left plus, 30. Tightens half on crest. 70 brake, crest, tightens 8. 50, crest, 9 right plus.
Sebastian Loeb is quick, but the C4 has not been as quick as the focus is on the Finnish gravel. There are 3 more gravel events this season, but crucially for Seb, 4 of the remaining rounds are on tarmac, the surface that he's been pretty much unbeatable on. Whatever happens today, there's still a long way to go in the Drivers' Championship. Mikko Hirvonen is certainly growing into his reputation as a real star of the future. The Finn has used his local knowledge to good effect this weekend, and his combination of aggression, bravery and outright speed have proved a potent combination. He's faster than Loeb again on stage 22.
Oikein täys keskeltä 6. Oikein täys 7 vasen kohti.
While his teammate Gronholm is on course to mark another entry in the history books. Only 1983 world champion Hannu Mikkola, who's enjoying his countryman's display as a spectator, has won Rally Finland 7 times, and that was between 1968 and 1983. Mikkola knows Marcus is just a matter of kilometres away from equalling his record. Gronholm is fastest again on stage 22. Hirvonen was second fastest again in that stage. Those gaps between the top 3 keep increasing little by little. And Chevy Ponce more than doubled his lead over Ava. It looks like that dispute is nearly settled. We saw some high-speed action in that stage, and using Virtual Spectator, we've set Loeb Citroën, Gronholm's Ford and Atkinson's Subaru off from a level start through one of the quickest stretches. But who will be fastest? The speedometers at the bottom of the screen are racing upwards now. Loeb's out front. He goes through the speed trap at 171 kilometers an hour. The Citroën quicker than the Focus and the Subaru through there. Just a 7.5 kilometre stage to go, but it's another Finnish classic that ends the rally. Ruinmäki coming up after the break. Welcome back to Finland for the final test of the weekend then. The short blast through the 7.5 kilometre Ruinmäki stage. Mats Osberg has been forced to limp through stage 23 in two-wheel drive after breaking a prop shaft on the previous test. He's under pressure to hold on to 8 from Guy Wilkes, but in the end just manages to hold on by 7.5 seconds ahead of the Brit. This is Chevy Ponce's first outing in the Subaru. If he can get home in 6th, that would be a great start to his link-up with the Japanese team. He'll drive all the remaining events this year and also has a seat for next season. With Ava suffering from brake problems, the Spaniard closes out 6th place with the 4th fastest time on the final stage. Henning Solberg is on course to score another 4 points, which is also good news for the Stobart VK Ford team in their bid to close on Subaru in the manufacturer's standings.
Flat høyre over hopp 50, flat 6 venstre min over åpner.
Unfortunately though for the Stobart outfit, Chris Atkinson has had a strong weekend for Subaru to claim his second fourth place finish of the season. A promising start to the second half of the year for Chris.
And tightens 5 wet, then 9 left, then 9 right long, 50 tightens 8 long.
Mikko Hirvonen is into the final stage, and it's been another impressive display from Ford's number 2 at his home event.
Vasen täysylinypyn sisältä, pidä 6. Oikein eri menee ja pidä. Ja lyhyt vasen täysylinypyn. 100. Oikein vasen täysylinypyn.
It's a short stage to finish, but some tremendously fast sections to enjoy here.
Kirraa ylinypyn sisältä käännä. 8.
Here's Sebastian Loeb. The Frenchman continues to play catch-up as the championship moves into the business end of the season. He might already be looking forward to the tarmac of Germany. He's as difficult to beat there as the Finns are here, so he'll hope to turn the tables. Third place for the world champion and another 6 points to his championship tally, but will that be enough come the end of the season?
Sebastian, it's third place at the end of Rally Finland. You've been second best to the 2 Finns and the Fords. Is it going to get better in Germany?
I hope so. I have to do better in Germany. Here we are in Finland, so we have to accept that sometimes some Finnish driver can be faster, but for the championship I will have to win a lot of rallies now, so we'll see.
The Frenchman has cleared the final stage in one piece then. Barring late disaster, it should now be a formation finish in front of their fanatical support for Finland's finest. Rally leader Marcus Gronholm has just entered the stage. It will take him around 4 minutes to complete, and we're going to stay with him through most of it.
Toista vasen täys ja oikein eri helppo ylinypyn. 8. Nyppy vasemmalla 5 ja vasen nopea ahdas.
And with that camera mounted in his bumper, you'll be riding literally at stage level.
5 ja nyppy täys. 200. Oikein hidas risteys kivi sisällä. ...250. Nyppy täys 8. Vasen eri jouheylinypyn 7.
Timo Rautiainen there firing out the pace notes, and with the correct speed and correct line essential to success in Finland, his role has been even more vital than normal.
Vasen hidas. Ja oikein eri helppo 7. Oikein pitkä nopea kirraa puu ulkona. Ja vasen pitkä eri helppo. Nyppy oikein eri helppo. 7 ja vasen.
Gronholm's control still perfect as he leans the car from one bend to the next, searching for the fastest line to carry as much speed from one corner into the next.
Nopea yli nypyn, kivet sisällä ahdasta. Nopea yli nypyn, kivet sisällä ahdas. 100. Oikein nopea risteys. 8. Nyppy täys 100. Nyppy oikein laita täys ja vasen täys 100. Nyppy täys miinus.
Back with Mikko Hirvonen now. He's given it his best shot for a glorious win on home soil, but his teammate has just been unstoppable once again in Finland.
7. Oikein tosi hidas risteys mene sisältä. 6. Pitkä vasen täysin.
Into the last few corners now.
Oikein täys oijo, liukas, 100. Ja nyppy keskeltä 4 oikein. Kivi sisällä kierrä. Ja pidä vasen eri sisältä. Aukee maali.
And he's home. A great performance and 8 championship points.
Kiitoksia ihan hirveästi. Nyt oli hauska viikolla.
Back with Gronholm now with just about 3 kilometers to go.
Oikein eri helppo pidä sisällä. Vasen täys, 120. Oikea täys ja vasen täys yli nypyn pidä sisällä. Vasen eri helppo ja nyppy.
Remember, this is the first outing for the 2007 version of the Focus, and with 16 stage wins for Gronholm and another 3 for Hirvonen so far, the car has more than passed its first test.
Ja oikea täys. 150. Nyppy eri plus hyppää. Toista nyppy eri plus hyppää. 100. Ja vasen eri helppo yli nypyn hyppää. Ja oikea eri yli nypyn hyppää. Ja vasen eri helppo.
Enjoy this ride through this famous jump sequence here.
Nyppy oikein hidas risteys 3.
Looks like he's trying to keep the car on the ground. No time for crowd pleasing now.
9. Oikein pitkä eri kirraa kiven sisällä. Toistan 9. Oikein pitkä eri kirraa kiven sisällä. Ja vasen eri yli nypyn 4. Ja oikein tosi hidas. Ja vasen hidas kivi sisällä.
The stage slows a little through the last sector, but Markus and Timo Rautiainen will be concentrating just as hard as in the high-speed sections.
8. Vasen pitkä täys. Oikein helppo.
There's the clock to compare to Mikko Hirvonen's time. Will he finish with another stage win?
Ja vasen eri helppo. 100.
Yes, he does, and that's 7 Rally Finland victories, equaling the record of Hannu Mikkola.
Just absolutely amazing. You are the master of this country.
Yeah, it looks very good, and nearly 8, but since 2000. But I am very happy. Yes, I mean, when I was private driver in 90s, I could never believe that I can win 7 times here.
What is more important today, stood here now, the 7th win or the 10 points off Sebastian?
I would say both. It's nice to have the 10 points now. We are going into a very difficult rally in Germany, so now I'm looking forward to take the title this year.
So after 23 stages, Gronholm wins by 24.2 seconds from his teammate Mikko Hirvonen. Loeb has to settle for 3rd and only 6 points. Atkinson equals his best finish this season in 4th. And it's a maximum points return for the Ford team. Gronholm 10 and 8 for Hirvonen. There's time for a quick clean for Gronholm's car as he arrives back at service. But the team have other ideas for their driver. And another great day for Ford team boss Malcolm Wilson.
I can't see anything.
Malcolm, you've had a few 1-2 finishes so far this season. How does this one compare?
Now, this is the best one. This is because it's the fastest rally in the World Championship. It's such a great rally to drive from a driving point of view, and I believe it's the rally that requires the most skill, and the way that the two guys have delivered the result is it's fantastic.
And confirmation here that Gronholm is now 13 points ahead of Loeb in the Drivers' Championship, and Hirvonen is now just 5 points behind the Frenchman. Henning Solberg moves up to 5th. In the Manufacturers' Championship, Ford have increased their lead to a massive 40 points over Citroën. Subaru increased their advantage over Stobart Ford by just a point, whilst the Munchies Ford team had another 5 points to their tally. So, lots of reasons for a big Ford celebration. From Finland, the WRC travels to the tarmac of Germany for the Rally Deutschland. It's an event that's only ever been won by Sebastian Loeb. You'll find a full preview of it at WRC.com. So make sure you join us in Germany in 2 weeks' time. But for now, we'll leave you with a few memories of Rally Finland.